Hey friends, Tuxx here. I wanted to make a real quick video and kind of talk about Pokemon Go and like kind of my feelings on it. There's been a lot of YouTubers, especially the more predominant Pokemon Go YouTubers, talking about it, and it seems like they're really well scripted from Niantic, almost like they're reading something from Niantic's webpage. And these are YouTubers I like, so I'm not gonna call them out by name, but if you listen to their videos, you know, and you're probably gonna hear things like, "Don't be upset. Only post positive, re-encouraging statements about Pokemon Go." Things like that seem like damage control by Niantic. I just want to say that the whole update to Pokemon Go, which is affecting the U.S., you know, after Pokemon Go Fest this year, the, you know, remote Go Fest again, is disappointing, okay? And it's actually infuriating to a lot of degrees. The fact that Pokemon Go could keep the distances of spinning Pokestops and catching Pokemon further away. You know, I can see little changes. Sure, COVID's getting a little bit better. You know, people can go outside and that kind of thing. But I almost feel like this is kind of a move of Niantic's where they're in a corner where they're like, you know, people aren't playing our game as much anymore. It's 5 years old. You know, some people love it. I still love it. I still love Pokemon, you know, but it's the type of thing where not everyone is going out and meeting for big raid groups anymore. And it's not just COVID. Like, the numbers have been dwindling for years. This game is, again, what, 5-6 years old, you know? It's out there for a long time. And it's the type of thing where, you know, they could try and make lifestyle changes to make the game still fun and accessible for people. But no, they want to reduce the range that you can actually spin Pokestops. And I think their hope is to try and get people, like, outside, obviously. That's what they're saying, you know? And that's fine and dandy. But I think people who want to go outside will go outside, you know. And I'm just gonna show a few of these as I talk. It's the type of thing where, you know, they're not actually saving themselves by trying to do anything by forcing people to spin Pokestops, you know, closer. There's some people who just can't get out, you know, perhaps it could be because of some kind of wheelchair thing or something, or some kind of handicap. And for those people, I feel very sorry, because they're actually, you know, losing more controls or playing than normal. But really, it's not just them, it's everybody. We all appreciate being able to spin Pokestops, you know, which are just a little further away. It actually helps a lot. So I wish that Niantic would consider, you know, actually keeping the longer spin rates for a longer period of time. You know, keep it consistent. Maybe in 2022, when COVID's completely over, you know, then change things back. You know, but right now it's still a little bit early when, you know, big cons like BlizzCon are not happening because of COVID. You know, the Niantic should take the approach for the people and actually keep the spin distances further away. And then, you know, when I hear the YouTubers are all like, you know, again, they're like, "Oh, don't be upset, don't make posts of a bunch of negative words and swear words or whatever," you know, I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. I feel like that's saying that, you know, don't get emotional, and people will get emotional, you know, and you should have a right to do so, because emotion is what is going to make Niantic know that we're serious about liking this particular feature of longer spin distances, you know. And if there's other features which are disappearing that upset you, be vocal about those as well too, you know. But for a lot of people, the people I talk to, one of the most consistent things, I love this Pokemon, one of the most consistent things is people want to be able to spin Pokestops, you know, just a little further away, you know. And maybe it is like around the corner from a deli instead of standing blocking the entrance of the deli or the church, you know. But in a lot of ways, the distancing helps a lot. It just makes life a lot easier for a lot of people, not just disabled people, but for everyone. Keep that feature in the game. And if you're upset about it, you know, feel free. I would say by all means, go ahead and tell people that you're mad, you're pissed, because this is a feature which they could leave in the game, and they're not, you know. They're saying they're going to take it away for USA first, because apparently, you know, we're good enough on COVID that, you know, people are going outside and blah, 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 you know, and it's the type of thing where they want to use us as guinea pigs to see, you know. And honestly, Pokemon Go is a worldwide game. Obviously, people play all over the world, but it's kind of unfair that, you know, we lose that right to spin Pokestops, you know, further away. You know, I don't like that at all, you know. So I'm not going to lose demonetization on this video because of me using bad words. So let me just first say that, you know, this is not going to be a video of me dropping F-bombs or something, okay? That's not the case, but I want to definitely tell people, like, be vocal about it, and definitely encourage people to tell not just like positive things, but talk about the negative too, guys. Like, this affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. You know, everything from, you know, being able to reach Pokestops to being able to spin without having to, you know, drive, that kind of thing. Think about all the trouble before with people Pokemon driving, you know, and at least locally, I know a lot of people have slowed down on Pokemon driving because you could spin just a little bit further away. That little distance, that, you know, 3 blocks difference or whatever, really makes a difference for a lot of people, you know. So it's definitely good for the community and everyone to be able to spin just a little bit further away. Okay, all right, that's my 2 cents on it. I just wanted to show you some Pokemon real quick and just throw that out there, that for me, I'm not happy, guys. I go to Pokemon Go Fest, I spend money on the game, you know, I buy things in game, even like, you know, t-shirts, I buy Pokecoins to buy things in game. It's the type of thing where I'm a Niantic customer. I even play Ingress, you know, and it's the type of thing where them taking this away is kind of bad. You know, it's the kind of thing where I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's okay, you know, blah blah blah. It's not okay, guys. Niantic are actually, you know, they're, I don't want to say a bad word here. I'm so tempted to like let loose and let a whole bunch of bad words fly, but I'm not going to. But I will say that in posts to Niantic and things like that, I'm not going to hold back. I'm not just going to say, oh, like the positive thing is blah blah blah. No, you know, angry parents get things changed at the PTA. You know, this is like a world where if a consumer's not angry about something, they're not going to change anything. When Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out, if everybody was like, oh, that ugly is sin, Sonic is like, it's okay, it's different, it's good to be different, it's good to have this ugly Sonic with teeth. We really like that Sonic. Like, if people like just gave positive things with that, they never would change the movie. And of course, you know the story behind that. When they made the Sonic, the original trailer had this ugly as sin Sonic, like it's the type of thing that nightmares are made of, you know. And because the fans, i.e. the consumers of, you know, Sonic and video games, the community as a whole, complained about it, they changed it. They spent millions of dollars changing the graphics on this Sonic movie because the fans were outraged. Okay, so if you're not able to get a little outraged or whatever, if the, you know, the Niantic are telling you, oh, don't be mad, like just say positive things or whatever, that isn't the type of thing that's gonna make change happen. Okay, and I'm not saying do anything, you know, stupid or violent or anything like that. Don't worry, I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm just saying it's not Niantic's place to say don't get mad, you know, don't get mad. It's like, if you're mad about a feature disappearing, say it. Okay, and that's all I have to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm trying to keep this video super clean. I'm not using bad words. I'm just saying that I'm expressing my right to say that I'm not happy about these changes at all. And I love Pokemon. Obviously, look through my channel, you'll see how many videos I made on Pokemon figures, you know, trips to Pokemon Go Fest, trips to Pokemon centers, you know, collecting the plushies, everything else. I'm into Pokemon, okay? And it really hurts me that, you know, Niantic is taking this stance that they're trying to use the idea of like people going outside and playing to like reduce the spin range when it really doesn't affect anything. People who want to go out and go do raids will go do raids, you know, but I know people who actually, you know, have decreased their playing just a little bit, you know, over 5+ years, you know, and it's like this small, you know, change, which is very inconvenient to a lot of players. Like, I don't know anyone that's probably like, yeah, reduce the range, this is gonna make Pokemon Go better. It's not. It's gonna make it suck. Okay, so, you know, they give us a work-life balance here in the game. They made it a little bit more accessible, a little bit more enjoyable for so many people. Let's have that little change. Like, they'll still make money, they'll still get money for coins and everything else, you know, and they could leave this one little thing to the people. Let us have that right to spin at a little bit further distance. Okay, all right, friends, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm gonna be quiet here, but I appreciate you listening to this video. And of course, you can say enter me or enter me senpai to get your name in the hat for my next giveaway. Okay, all right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.